we're doing a quick pit stop at the house because I got packages. So, let's open them. Aha. So, two things of 10-foot silver. So now I can continue doing some more wire work, a lot more wire work, and maybe even start putting some stock into my Etsy. That's fine. See, I already opened these. I got a bit of a surprise in that one because I made a mistake. So, let's see here. I got emery paper, a lot of emery paper, which that's great. Something I ordered. Well, I ordered everything, but a nice thing of polishing compound. It's a little thing of polishing compound. You know, because I'm only doing small pieces. Some new files because I'm losing / breaking the ones that I have. So, a nice set of new files. Polishing cloths. You know, all good things that I need. Then there's these. These are polishing wheels. 2 of them. They were supposed to be for my, they were supposed to be for my, Dremel. I don't think these will fit on my Dremel. What do you think, puppy? Do you think these will fit on my Dremel? I don't think so. So, I'm going to have to figure out whether or not I can return these and get an actual set of polishing wheels for my Dremel. So let's get back to the episode. Hello! Welcome back to the truck! Tonight we're going to be doing some earrings that I already posted online. They're going to be some chainmail-like earrings. I think they're going to come out really good. I'm not sure if I'm going to be finishing them this week, but I'm going to definitely try. So, let's get started. So, as you all know, I did just get a couple of packages, and in that came some silver. So let's open this up. Alright, so I got 2 10-foot rolls, one of half hard, and one of the same stuff that I got before, which is soft, dead soft. They name these weird. So we're going to be using the dead soft because we want it to easily wrap around this dowel, so that we can make the rings. So let's get that done. Alright, so I measured and pre-cut 2 foot of material, just so I can try and keep track of how much I'm actually using for this project. Now, this dowel does not have a staple like my other one does, so I actually kind of want to put a hole in it. Okay, so that is 2 foot of wire. Not a lot of wire. Might have to do some more, but we'll see how many earrings we can make out of this. Alright, so I counted 32 rings, and from my model that I made out of steel rings, the mobius ball was 7 rings, and then 1 to hold the mobius ball, and then 2 for each segment. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So it looks like 2 feet can make 1.5 earrings or something like that. So let's get started. You know, I started recording, and I'm at a rest area right now, technically on the on-ramp, so now we hear all of the cars going by. So for that, I am sorry. And hopefully tomorrow night I will find a better spot so that I can actually record without that. So we'll see. I decided to cut an extra 2 foot, just in case. Alright, so first I think we're going to start on the mobius balls. I'm planning on making 2 sets of earrings, so that's 4 earrings, so we're going to need 4 mobius balls. So we're going to start on that. So first I'm going to clean these up with a file, make the edges straight. I think I'm going to do 8 links in one, because I tested one out, and 8 came up fairly nicely. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so I made this mobius ball. Of course, not soldered yet, but it worked out fairly well with 8. So I'm going to need 4 sets of 8. I'm going to clean them up, clean up the edges, maybe even fit them so that they're singularly together. And then as I start adding to the mobius ball and soldering, just open them up and solder them. Let's get that started then. So this ended up being a lot of sanding and filing to make these even. I think the next time I make the rings, I'm going to cut them with a jeweler's saw or with my Dremel again, because that worked out fairly well and I didn't have to do a lot of filing last time I made rings like this. So I'm probably going to do that just to save a little bit of time, and probably next week I'll probably cut out any type of filing that isn't for cleaning purposes. So we'll see how that goes.
Alright, so that is when I found out that I soldered the entire piece so it became stiff. So I decided to use the second hand that I have to basically keep the rings that I was not soldering cool enough for me to be able to solder the next one onto the entire piece. And it seemed to work out fairly well.
Alright, well, that was interesting. I knew that it was going to be complicated, but I did not realize how complicated it would be. Or how much I had to make sure that each of the chains weren't resoldering to themselves. I got a bit hasty, and that's how this one was made. As you can see, none of them move. That's not good. And it even burned off a bit of one of the sides of this ring. So I got a little impatient and rushed, and this is what happens when you rush. Now, if you don't rush, you end up with nice pieces. As you can see, all of the pieces move. It's actually kind of hard to pick up. So all of the pieces move. So when I finally put it on an earring, so I'm putting it on an earring, so another loop's going to be up here, and it's going to hold one of these loops, and that's what the bottom pendant's going to look like. And as you can see, matches fairly well. So the rest of the pattern is just going to be the rest of this.
But I think for this video, I'm going to stop it here. The mess up really brought me back in time. So, all the work of filing it and then trying to solder it. I think I only got I got 1, 2, 3, 4 in. I definitely liked my idea, and it worked, of putting the second hand to kind of heat sink these bottom ones so that they don't heat up again to soldering temperature, so then they don't solder themselves, which I'm glad I thought of. So again, don't rush. Some stuff you just can't rush, and this is one of those projects that you can't rush because all of these pieces need to be moving, so none of them can be soldered to another. Now, so the next video is going to be me finishing these and hopefully getting onto the body of the earrings. I'm probably going to need to make more rings, simply because of the fact that I messed that one up, and I think I melted another one. Yeah, I melted this one, so it's all funky looking. Yeah, can't use that. So, patience. That is the key. So, I hope that you all liked this video. I'm sorry that it probably is a short one. Not a lot done. That's basically because of the fact that this is very complex and needs to be literally, I need to make sure that every single piece is being heated properly, or else the entire piece goes out the window. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. I do have an Etsy account right now, which I will be, once these are finished, I will be putting these up for sale. I'm going to have to figure out a price, but I made sure that I kept track of how much metal I'm using. So it's getting late. I am on my way home tomorrow, so that's great. But I thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful evening.